Hello everyone, welcome to Unacademy SN, the dedicated YouTube channel for general aptitude, engineering mathematics as well as general science. Okay, I am again back with my daily sessions. Okay, daily practice problems. So now we'll be moving forward to the part two, right? To the second part of the compound interest problems, right? So we have been doing this daily practice problems since a month. So now we will be moving on to a new topic, and new topics a new part. Okay, compound interest part two. We'll be solving again three trickier problems on each part. Okay, so let us see the first question. One can purchase an apartment from a house building society for 75,000, or on the terms, that is on the terms, right, on the terms, not or, okay, on the terms that I should pay 12,500 as cash down payment and the rest in 5 equal installments. The society charges interest at the rate 8% per annum, which is compounded half yearly. If the flat is purchased under the installment plan, find the value of each installment, right? So one person, he can purchase an apartment from a house building society or from a full society or from a full apartments or list. Okay, उसमें से एक फ्लैट खरीद सकता है, राइट? उसमें से एक फ्लैट खरीद सकता है, एक घर खरीद सकता है, और उस घर का मूल्य है, राइट? द वैल्यू ऑफ द हाउस इज 75,000, राइट? So for buying this 75,000, he has to pay 12,500 as cash down payment, right? He has to pay 12,500 as down payment. तो आपको down payment तो पता ही होगा, right? So when you go for a shop to buy a bike or something, right, starting में what you pay some 8,000 10,000 as down payment, and the rest will be installments, right? And the rest will be your EMIs or monthly installments. Like that, similarly here 7,000 75,000 he is paying, and for that he is paying a 12,500 cash down payment, and the rest cash down payment का मतलब है cash में down payment pay किया, right? एंड द रेस्ट इन 5 equal installments, जो मतलब जो भी बचता है 12,500 निकालने के बाद, उसको 5 equal installments से वो भरने वाला है, right? जो सोसाइटी है, इट चार्जेस ए रेट ऑफ 8% पर एनम, कॉम्पाउंडेड हाफ ईयरली, ठीक है? हाफ ईयरली कॉम्पाउंड करके 8% पर एनम का इंटरेस्ट दे रहा है। हाफ ईयरली का जो होता है, उस प्रिंसिपल को लेकर 8% का इंटरेस्ट दे रहा है, 8% का इंटरेस्ट। सो 5 equal installments मतलब ही विल बी पेइंग द टोटल इन 2.5 years, राइट? इफ यू टेक हाफ ईयरली, वन इंस्टॉलमेंट इज हाफ ईयरली, सो इट विल बी 2.5 installments वो पे करेगा, राइट? 2.5 years का पूरा उसका होगा। If the flat is purchased or the apartment, right, the flat or apartment, if the flat or apartment is purchased under the installment plan, find the value of each installment, right? अगर बंदे ने, राइट, अगर इस पर्सन ने उस पूरा फ्लैट को, राइट, यही इंस्टॉलमेंट प्लान में लिया है, तो एक इंस्टॉलमेंट का वैल्यू कितना आता है? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ ईच इंस्टॉलमेंट? 5 equal installments, so it is x equals x, right? So all the installments are equal to each other. So what is the value of one installment, right? What is the value of one installment? So here is the question given. Let's move forward with the answer. Sorry, it is not option D, right? It is not option D, that was a previous slide. Okay, yes. So let us find out the cost of flat here, right? What is the cost of flat? The cost of flat is 75,000 rupees, right? Cost of flat is 75,000 rupees. What is the down payment paid? Down payment is 12,500 rupees. Yes or no, right? Down payment is 12,500 rupees. So what is the remaining amount now? What is the remaining amount? It is 75,000 minus 12,500. Yes or no, right? 75,000 minus 12,500, which is 62,500. So this amount he has to pay in 5 equal installments, right? This amount he has to pay in 5 equal installments. Let us formulate the formula here, right? How much he has to pay? 62,500, right? How many installments are there, right? How many installments are there? Equal installments, okay? Equal installments कितना है? 5 है, right? 5 equal installments बोला गया, right? 5 equal installments. Compound half yearly हुआ है, तो रेट कितना है मेरा? It is 8% per annum, but it is compounded half yearly, right? Compounded half yearly, right? 62,500 is equal to, right? What is the first paying? Let us name the installment as x. Let the installment be x. So x, तो कितना बार पे कर रहा है? 5 बार, राइट? तो 5x होगा, x प्लस x प्लस x प्लस x प्लस x, राइट? x प्लस x प्लस x प्लस x प्लस x, राइट? 5 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स होगा, पर इधर ही खत्म नहीं है फॉर्मूला। डिवाइडेड बाय, क्योंकि हमारे पास रेट है, राइट? क्योंकि हमारे पास रेट है और ये कॉम्पाउंड हुआ है हाफ ईयरली, राइट? हाफ ईयरली का मतलब क्या है? व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट? द फॉर्मूला ऑफ कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट 1 प्लस r बाय 100 पावर n. दिस इज फॉर ईयरली। ये जो है ईयरली कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट है, पर इधर क्या बोला है? हाफ ईयरली कंपाउंड किया गया। ईयरली इंटरेस्ट बताया 8, but it is calculated half yearly. So how will be the formula change here? This is 1 plus 8 by 200 power 5. Right, this is how the formula will change, right? So basically it would have been 1 plus 8 by 100 power 5, right? Because it's the fifth installment, पांचवी बार पे कर रहा है, बट दिस इज पेड हाफ ईयरली, मैंने पहले ही बताया हाफ ईयरली, तो 5 years में जो पे करना है हाफ ईयरली मतलब 2.5 years में पे करता है, बट देयर विल बी 5 times विल बी पेइंग द इंटरेस्ट, देयर विल बी 5 times विल बी पेइंग द इंटरेस्ट. So 8 divided by 200 power 5, right? 8 divided by 200 power 5. So here this is the fourth one. So 1 plus 8 divided by 200 power 4. This is again 1 plus 8 divided by 200 power 3. This is again 1 plus 8 divided by 200 power 2. And the last one is as it is 1 plus 8 by 200 power 1, which is as it is itself, right? So 5 bar, right? The remaining amount is 60,500. 5 installments is paying x plus x plus x plus x plus x, right? And what is the terms, right? It is compounded half yearly. So r by 100 की जगह it is half yearly. So 8 by 200 करेंगे. R by 100 की जगह we will replace it by 8 by 200, right? 8 by 200. And power 5, fifth installment 5, fourth installment, right? N is equal to 5 here, right? He is paying 5 equal times. तो 5 4 3 2 1, right? 5 4 3 2 1 हाफ ईयरली लोगे तो 5 टाइम से 2.5 years होगा ना, 5 टाइम से 2.5 years होगा ना, राइट? इधर से आगे सब लोग सॉल्व कर सकते हो. सो दिस इज बेसिकली 200 प्लस 8 by 200. सो 208 by 200, ओके? सो इसका फ्रैक्शन फाइंड आउट कर लो. 208 by 200, the fraction is 1.04, right? 208 by 200, sorry, the fraction is 0.4, right? 0.4. तो ये फर्स्ट पार्ट का बता रहा हूं मैं, ये फर्स्ट पार्ट का 208 by 200, right? 208 by 200, the fraction is 1.04. Yes, the fraction is 1.04. Sorry, I got confused there. The fraction is 1.04, okay? तो ये होगा 1.04 power 1, 1.04 power 2, 1.04 power 3, 1.04 power 4, 1.04 power 5, right? 1.04 power 5. So let us write down here. 62,500 is equal to x divided by, first one kya hai? 1.04 power 5, right? So that is 1.216, right? Next one, 1.04 power 4, 1.169. Next kya hai? 1.04 power 3, right? 1.04 power 3, so that will be 1.124, right? 124. Next kya hai? 1.04 power 2, right? 1.04 power 2, 1.0816, right? 1.0816. लास्ट में क्या है? लास्ट में जो है वही रखना है, because 1.04, right? I'll write down the fraction again here. 208 by 200 is equal to 1.04. 208 by 200 is equal to 1.04. ये सब मिल गया. Now will you go by the LCM method? No, because the decimals are there, right? LCM method में जाओगे तो गलत आंसर मिलने का चांसेस ज्यादा है, क्योंकि डेसिमल्स है, राइट? अगर नॉर्मल होल नंबर्स है तो LCM कर सकते हो 1 2 3 4 5, बट दिस इज 1.04, 1.08. To be frank, the least common multiple for everything here will be 1, right? So you can't take 1.216, 1.169 decimal, right? So but one thing you can do here, what you can do here, you can take x common, राइट? यू कैन टेक एक्स कॉमन. इधर एलसीएम लेना बहुत गलत बात है, राइट? क्योंकि मैंने देखा है बहुत स्टूडेंट व्हेनेवर सच डेसिमल्स कम, दे स्टार्ट टेकिंग द एलसीएम्स, राइट? दे स्टार्ट टेकिंग द एलसीएम. सर प्लस प्लस है तो मल्टीप्लाई कर, सो ऐड कर देंगे सब फ्रैक्शन को, एलसीएम लेकर ऐड कर देंगे. ऐड कर दो तो ऐड करने के बाद आपका उल्टा पुल्टा हो जाएगा, राइट? सो दिस विल लीड टू टीडीएस प्रोसेस, राइट? टीडीएस प्रोसेस. ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि सही आंसर आएगा गलत आंसर आएगा, बट इट इज अ ट्रिकी प्रोसेस, टीडीएस प्रोसेस. तो पूरा माइंड ब्लॉक हो जाएगा, राइट? सो दैट इज द रीजन. X is common, so I will take x as common here, okay? Taking x as common, what I'll remain here? 1.1216, sorry, 1.216, okay? Plus 1 divided by 1.169 plus 1 divided by 1.124 plus 1 divided by 1.0816 plus 1 divided by 1.04, right? 1 divided by 1.04. तो इसका हमें डिवीजन कर सकते हैं, हम आराम से डिवीजन कर सकते हैं. 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 1.206. सो दिस इज 62,500 इज इक्वल टू x इंटू, राइट? x इंटू कितने बार होगा? 1.1216 है, राइट? डिवाइडेड बाय 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 1.1216, सो ऑब्वियसली 0.822, okay? 1 divided by 1.169, 1 divided by 1.169, 0.855 if I'm not wrong, right? 0.855. Then 1 divided by 1.24, right? 1 divided by 1.124. तो 1 divided by 1.124 कितना होगा? 0.889, right? 0.889. Okay, then next 1.0816, right? 1.0816, 1.0816 कितना होगा? 1.0816 कितना होगा? So this will be around 0.924. Okay, and lastly 1.104, 1.104, so this is 0.961, right? 1.04, this is a 0.961, so this is 1.216 nahi hai, 1.1216. Sorry for here writing as 216, right? 1.216, 1.169, 1. Yeah, this is correct, this is 216 only, sorry, right? It decrease होता जाता है, right? It decrease होता जाता है. So this is the higher amount, 216. Next 169, next the lower amount, 124, next 0804, right? Lower, right? It is from the higher order to the lower order. So the fractions are correct, right? The fractions are correct. So this is 1.216, not 1.1216. Okay, this is 1.216. I'll write it again in the brackets here, right? So yes, so add all this. How much this will be accounting to? 62,500 is equal to x into, if I'm not wrong, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 0.32 plus 0.9, 0.9, 0.18, 0.32, 0.9, 0.9, 1.8. So you guys will be getting 4.45 here, right? You guys will be getting 4.45 here, right? 0.8. So this is actually amounting to 5. 5 में से आपको दो निकालना है, इधर से 0.15, इधर से 0.19, इधर से 0.07 और 0.4 निकाल दोगे तो 0.45 मिलेगा आपको आंसर, which is nothing but x is equal to 62,500 divided by 4.45, okay, which is equivalent to 14,045 rupees. आपको decimals में मिलेगा. I have written the approximate answers here, right? ये आपको decimals में मिलेगा approximate answer here. So it is 14,045 rupees. Option A, right? 14,045 rupees. Option A. Let us move on to the next question. Right, the difference between the compound interest and simple interest on a certain sum at 7% per annum for 2 years is rupees 1000. What will be the value of the amount at the end of 3 years? Okay, the difference between compound interest and simple interest. Okay, please do not confuse here, right? They have just given the difference between the 2 years. They have not given the principal. They have not given the interest also. They have just told उन दोनों के बीच का difference जो है 2 साल का 7% per annum आप लोगे interest, that is 1000 rupees. So what will be the value of the amount at the end of 3 years? मतलब 3 साल के बाद इस amount का मीन्स इसका amount का value क्या होगा? What will be the value of its amount? Okay, so let us find out the answer for this. The question looks very simple, but it is tricky, right? It is very tricky. Okay, so the difference in compound interest and simple interest for 2 hours, right? For 2 years, not 2 hours. The difference in compound interest and simple interest for 2 years is on account, okay? So this is a statement which comes as a law in simple interest and compound interest, is on account for the interest paid for the first year, right? Paid on the first year, when interest is reckoned using compound interest, and then the further interest being compounded annually, right? When the interest is reckoned using compound interest, right? Using compound interest एंड द इंटरेस्ट बीइंग रिकॉर्ड फर्दर, मतलब ऐसे ऐसे चाहता जाएगा. तो ये कैसे होगा मैं बताता हूँ, तुम लोग यू डो गाइस डोंट हैव टू कंफ्यूज हियर, राइट? व्हाट इज द टोटल अमाउंट, राइट? टोटल अमाउंट कैसे होगा? हम एक अमाउंट को फाइंड आउट करेंगे, उसके बाद उसका तीन गुना सिंपल इंटरेस्ट, उसका 3 गुना कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट और उसका 1 गुना कंपाउंड का कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट. ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाट दिस इज टेलिंग. डिफरेंस बिटवीन 2 years, इसमें से हम अमाउंट कैसे फाइंड आउट करेंगे? फर्स्ट थिंग इज वी फाइंड आउट अवर प्रिंसिपल. विल फाइंड आउट अवर प्रिंसिपल प्लस 3 years सिंपल इंटरेस्ट, राइट? 3 साल का सिंपल इंटरेस्ट कितना है वो मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, बाद में 3 साल का कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट कितना है वो मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, बाद में 1 साल का कंपाउंड का कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट, बाद में 1 साल का कंपाउंड का कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट. सो दैट इज हाउ वी विल बी फाइंडिंग आउट द वन हियर. द लॉ इज बिट ट्रिकी, सो इट इज a bit tough to understand, right? So now first thing what he has told, 7% is the rate, right? 7% is the rate. तो मैंने क्या बताया था, right? So what will be the final formula here? I will write it down. Principal plus 3 times simple interest plus 3 times simple interest, right? Interest on the simple interest, which is nothing but the compound interest only, right? Interest on the simple interest, okay? Interest on simple interest plus 1 times interest ऑन इंटरेस्ट, ठीक है, 3 बार इंटरेस्ट। सो दिस इज SI CI, इंटरेस्ट इंटरेस्ट इंटरेस्ट, मतलब कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट का इंटरेस्ट, राइट। तो 7% ऑफ SI पहले फाइंड आउट करेंगे, राइट। 7% ऑफ SI, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस गिवन? डिफरेंस गिवन इज 1000, राइट। 1000 डिवाइडेड बाई 0.07, 7% का मतलब क्या है? 0.07, 1000 डिवाइडेड बाई 0.07, ये हो जाएगा मेरा 14,285.71। ये बन गया मेरा सिंपल इंटरेस्ट, राइट। ये बन गया मेरा सिंपल इंटरेस्ट। तो प्रिंसिपल को कैसे फाइंड आउट करूं? ओके, हाउ शैल आई फाइंड आउट द प्रिंसिपल? प्रिंसिपल, आई नो द सिंपल इंटरेस्ट हियर, राइट, आई नो द सिंपल इंटरेस्ट हियर। सिंपल इंटरेस्ट को 0.7 से डिवाइड करूंगा, राइट, सिंपल इंटरेस्ट को 0.07 से, मतलब 7% डिवाइड करूंगा, मेरा प्रिंसिपल मिल जाएगा। यस और नो, राइट। 14,285.71 डिवाइडेड बाई 0.07, राइट। 14,285.71 divided by 0.07. So this is my principal. How much is my principal? My principal is huge, 2,04,081.5 rupees, right? My principal is huge, 2,04,081.5 rupees. तो मुझे क्या मिल गया? प्रिंसिपल मिल गया, SI मिल गया। इंटरेस्ट ऑन SI, राइट। तो पहले क्या है इधर, राइट, माई इंटरेस्ट ऑन SI, राइट। व्हाट इज माई इंटरेस्ट ऑन SI? This is my interest on SI, right? 1000 is my interest on SI. So what they have told, the difference between simple interest and compound interest is 1000, right? So this 1000 is basically the interest of simple interest, right? So R%, 7% of simple interest, right? 1000 0 by 7 क्या हो गया? 7% of simple interest is equal to 1000, right? तो ये हो गया है ना interest on simple interest, right? So I am finding here 7% on simple interest. इसका मतलब क्या है? सिंपल इंटरेस्ट में इतना परसेंट, सिंपल इंटरेस्ट में इतना परसेंट, तो वो उसका मतलब क्या है? इंटरेस्ट ऑन सिंपल इंटरेस्ट हो गया, राइट। तो ये वाला मिल गया 1000। व्हाट इज इंटरेस्ट ऑन इंटरेस्ट ऑन इंटरेस्ट, राइट? व्हाट इज इंटरेस्ट ऑन इंटरेस्ट ऑन इंटरेस्ट, राइट? 1000 डिवाइडेड बाई 0.07 है, तो इसका इंटरेस्ट कितना होगा? इसका इंटरेस्ट कितना होगा? 1000 इंटू 0.07, नो, राइट। इसका इंटरेस्ट कितना होगा? 1000 इंटू 0.07, सो दिस इज 1000 इंटू 0.07। इसका 7% कितना होगा, राइट? 1000 का 7% कितना होगा? 1000 का 7% होगा 70 रुपीज, राइट। 1000 का 7% होगा 70 रुपीज, राइट। इंटरेस्ट ऑन इंटरेस्ट ऑन इंटरेस्ट, ठीक है, मिल गया मुझे, मेरा सब कुछ मिल गया। अभी फॉर्मूला पे सब्सटीट्यूट करते हैं, अभी फॉर्मूला पे सब्सटीट्यूट करते हैं, राइट। सो द फाइनल अमाउंट is equal to principal, okay, plus 3 times simple interest plus 3 times interest on simple interest plus 1 times interest on interest ऑन इंटरेस्ट, राइट। 3 गुने का इंटरेस्ट, राइट। सो फर्स्ट थिंग प्रिंसिपल, प्रिंसिपल का इंटरेस्ट सिंपल इंटरेस्ट हो गया, सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का इंटरेस्ट इंटरेस्ट ऑन सिंपल इंटरेस्ट हो गया। इसका इंटरेस्ट, राइट, इसका इंटरेस्ट, इसका 7% कितना होगा? इसका 7%, राइट। सो हियर, ओके, लेट अस फाइंड आउट द अमाउंट। सो दिस इज 2,04,000, okay, 851 rupees, sorry, 081.5 rupees, 3 times 14,285, right? 3 times 14,285.71, right? 14,285.71 plus 3 into 1000 plus 3 into 1000 plus 1 into 70 rupees plus 1 into 70 rupees. So this will be 2,04,081.5 plus, so 3 14s are will be 42,000, right? 3 14s are 42,000, 42,285 into 3, right? So this will be 857, right? 857.13, right? 857.13 plus 3,000 plus 70, right? Plus 3,000 plus 70, right? 2 lakh 4. So this will be equal to 2 lakh 45,000 hoga, right? 45,000 but 0.1 857. So this will be 2,47,378.63 rupees, right? 2,47,378.63 rupees, which is approximately equal to 2,47,379 rupees, right? 2,47,379 rupees. Go back to the answers, right? Go back to the question. It is the option C, right? 4 lakh 40, sorry, it is a 4,47,000. Okay, तो options में से गलती है, right? So it should be 2,47,000, right? It should be 2,47,000. So there was a bit of mistake in the options. So let us find it out as 2, right? 2 sub jagah hai. So I have written it as 4. So it is 2,47,379 rupees, right? 2,47,379 rupees will be the answer. Okay. Yes. So that is the answer. The last question, which is quite simple. The simple interest on a certain sum for 2 years is 120 rupees and the compound interest is 129. Find the rate of interest, right? Simple interest है 120 rupees. SI is equal to 120 rupees for 2 years. Compound interest is 129 for 2 years, right? So what is the R, right? A rate of percentage kitna hai? Rate of percentage kitna hai, right? So let us formulate the answer here, right? Let us formulate the answer. N is equal to 2. SI, right? सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का वैल्यू कितना है 120 रुपीज है. कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट का वैल्यू कितना है 129 रुपीज है, राइट? कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट है 129. ओके, वी नो द फॉर्मूला. CI इज इक्वल टू SI into 1 plus R by 200, right? R by 200, क्योंकि we are taking both the CI and SI, both of them are having the same principle, both of them are having the same principle. Okay, और आपको compound interest पता है. compound interest क्या है? First year the compound interest and simple interest will be the same, right? For the first year the compound interest and simple interest will be the same. Second year simple interest will be the same itself, right? But compound interest will change, the principal will change. principal के ऊपर interest होगा, right? फर्स्ट ईयर का जो प्रिंसिपल आता है उसके ऊपर इंटरेस्ट को हम कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट बोलते हैं, राइट? सो वी कैन फॉर्मुलेट दिस फॉर्मूला. CI इज इक्वल टू SI into 1 plus R by 200, right? 1 plus R by 200. What is CI? It is 129 is equal to 120 into 1 plus R मेरे को नहीं पता by 200, right? By 200. This I can formulate and write it as 129 by 120 is equal to 1 plus R by 200. The rest I will write in the next page, right? I'll write in the next page. 129 by 120 minus 1 is equal to R by 200. 120 is the LCM, right? 129 minus 120, 9. 9 divided by 120 is equal to R by 200. So here cross multiply. R is equal to 9 into 200 divided by 120, right? 9 into 200 divided by 120. 9 2s are 18. So 1800 divided by 120. 0 0 cancel karo. 12 1s are 12 15s are, right? 12 1s are 12 15s are. 12 10s are 120. 12 5s are, right? 12 1s are 12 15s are. So the answer here will be 15 percentage, right? Answer here will be 15 percentage. 9 2s are 18. 0 0 1800, correct, right? 112. Okay, so this will be 15 percentage is the correct answer, right? 15 percentage is the correct answer. Let me just verify it once. Yes, 15% is the correct answer. थोड़ा उधर multiplication में गड़बड़ हो जाता है मेरा, right? Yes, so that's it with the end of the class, guys. I thank you all for attending throughout the session. I will come up with another session, right, on the compound interest part 3 in the coming days soon. Okay, we will continue this daily practice problems for all types of quantitative aptitude problems. I will see you all in the next session. And please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Unacademy SN. I'll see you all again. Have a good day ahead. Thank you.